Guys, this week I have rule governed behavior as my topic to share with you guys. Cooper defines behavior as controlled by a rule, a verbal statement of an antecedent behavior-consequence contingency enables human behavior, fastening a seatbelt, to come under the indirect control, temporarily remote or improbable, but potentially significant consequences, avoiding injury in an auto accident. Often used in contrast to contingency-shaped behavior, a term used to indicate behavior selected and maintained by controlled temporary close consequences. So what does that mean? In simpler terms, your behavior is not under the control of immediate contingencies, since nothing bad has ever happened to you in the context of, let's say, crossing the street. Rather, your behavior is under the control of a verbally mediated rule of when the little white sign tells you to walk across the street, you will. Some real life examples. In the real world, you always look both ways before crossing a street, even though you've never been hit by a car or seen anyone get hit by a car. Your behavior is not under the control of the immediate contingencies, since nothing bad has ever happened to you in the context of crossing the street. Rather, your behavior is under the control of a verbally mediated rule. If I cross the street without looking, I may be hit by a car and be hurt or killed. A clinical example of this is going to be a healthcare worker wearing protective gear, i.e. a mask, when treating a contagious patient, because established safety guidelines, even if they are not directly experiencing the discomfort or fear of that infection. As BCBAs, the development of culture would be impossible without verbally mediated rules. For example, concepts of what it means to behave ethically, which often is not in the person's immediate best interest. So we can use rule-governed behavior to teach rules. A BCBA might teach rules that specify antecedents and the behaviors that occur in presence. For example, a BCBA might teach a rule like, first, you have to finish your table time and then you can play your video game, if teaching a kid to tolerate denied access and comply to demands for unpreferred activities before reinforcement with preferred activities.